The secret of getting ahead is getting started. What is it that we need to be aware of in 2020? Now, as the countdown for the new year begins, new hopes and plans will also start to emerge. The pressure of completing the pending tasks that we promised to ourselves, the efforts to achieve annual goals will also begin to accelerate. Along with the excitement of the arrival of the new year, questions of your future plans, your success, your goals, your relationships, health and career will also start to cloud your mind. Thoughts like any incomplete work being fulfilled this year, fresh and fragile relationships becoming permanent, or perhaps you moving on, getting a new position in your career, or how will the situation be in case of your finances, and many more such questions are definitely going to cloud you. But all your searches and queries end right here with me. The self-awareness for 2020 that I have chartered is going to give you answers to all your questions. Your annual horoscope 2020 is curated and analyzed expertly through time and space. While creating the horoscope of 2020, I have taken special care of the planet transits and their effects that can be on the energies of your own self in the coming year. 2020 is starting in Virgo and Aquarius. In the yearly horoscope, the Lord of the 7th house, Mercury, will be present at the center with Saturn. Along with that, Sun, Ketu and Jupiter, Ketu which is known as the South Node, and Jupiter will also be present. In the yearly horoscope, know about the condition of these planets and the effects they have on the energies of your body. Now, what will be the presence of Rahu, Saturn and Jupiter mean for you in your chart? What will be the impact of planetary transits on your zodiac sign? Consulting with me through your personalized chart situations can be thoroughly accessed, thoroughly analyzed, and also gives you a guideline that these are the things that you need to be aware of in the year 2020. What are the planets telling you all, Virgo, for 2020? They're actually suggesting that the zodiac lord Mercury is in variance with Jupiter, Ketu, Sun and Saturn at the beginning of the year. The conjunction of Mercury with Sun is creating auspicious results for all of you. You will see an increase in your prestige, your honor, your financial conditions and your self-esteem, experiencing an overall good year. This year is going to be auspicious for you. This year, your destiny and karma is what is bringing in the auspicious results and the productivity for you. Now, the presence of Mercury in your workhouse and vision of it in your 7th house ensures that you will get good work or will be successful in your business, the results of which are basically the support that you're getting from your partners, whether they're personal or professional. Now, Mercury's presence along with Jupiter demonstrates that this year you will get success and create new plans in your career. At the same time, the association of Mercury with Sun will provide you strength and energy to work on the things that you have planned. In the future, you will get the benefit of this, that the hard work that you put during this time, the products of which or the rewards of which you're bound to get in the latter part of the year. Lord of the 9th house, Venus, is also strengthening your luck. And the Lord of the 5th house, Saturn, is present, which will create auspicious opportunities for your education and for your prodigies. So, Jupiter is at the center, making a highly auspicious circumstances or an opportune periods for you. This year, you will get good outcomes regarding your economics, your prosperity is there, happiness, and from your parents' side also, or you could say from your maternal side also. This year, your dream of buying a house can also be fulfilled, as the Jupiter's influence, the influence of the Jupiter is more on your relationships with your loved, near and dear ones, including your partner. And this year the influence will result in a blissful and smooth love life. Female natives can also find the right one for themselves, and probably they also can move ahead and initiate the talks of marriage, because the females who are strong will always attract the opposites. So the chances are the persons you are attracted to may be inherent shy, so you could make the first move. The placement of Rahu, that is the North Node, in your 10th house can cause some hiccups at your workplace, but ultimately you will experience its benefits, especially if you have taken reality checks. Mars being present in the 3rd house will make sure that you face all the obstacles and troubles with great strength and clarity of mind. Saturn will change on 24th January, after which you can find some good news. In fact, at the same time, Saturn's movement will come to an end in your chart cycle and things will begin to pick up its pace. On March 30th, Jupiter enters into Capricorn, where Saturn already exists in its zodiac sign. Beneficial results will be created due to the presence of Jupiter and Saturn in your chart. This will give you the opportunity to attain higher education or the blessings of having a child. Or probably you could also start your new business, because starting anything of your own, professionally or personally, is like the child that you give birth to. At the same time, the vision of Jupiter on your 9th house will make sure that you have good health throughout this period. I suggest you need to keep a regular check on your day-to-day life, or probably you can keep your weekly reports with you. On a weekend, try to analyze, write down what you have achieved or what you are wanting to achieve in the future. Make use of your diary in a very planned manner to achieve the maximum results and benefits. Saturn turns retrograde on May 11th, after which health-related issues may arise. Couples planning to start a family need to be careful and try to take care of themselves first. At the same time, you have to concentrate on education or expanding your knowledge. As long as Saturn will be in retrograde, negative thoughts could cloud or mar your marriage. You might also stay a little tensed about your partner's health or way of thinking. But as soon as the Saturn turns progressive on 29 September, you will find a big relief. All the work that was deteriorating would again get back on track. Jupiter turns retrograde on 14th May. Although the retrograde of Jupiter is considered to be good for the zodiac, under the current circumstances, the results can be relatively slow. Jupiter moves into Sagittarius on 30th June, and the things which were left incomplete and terms of your house, family issues or whatever is incomplete will be resolved. As soon as the Jupiter turns progressive on September 13th, all your pending work will realign at the place or at the pace, and your life will be back on track. On 20th November, Jupiter will be back in Capricorn, creating beneficial times for you. On September 23rd, Rahu and Ketu will change from your 10th house to the 9th house. So, the presence of the North Node Rahu in the house of fortune decreases the element of belief in doing right and being faithful, and so you're advised to be level-headed during this time. Don't get into quick rich schemes. Don't be manipulative. Though the lure will be there, Because your belief, when the Rahu is actually in the house of fortune, your beliefs tend to get a little distorted. So get that self-control about you. Apart from this, there are chances you may feel less patient and on your toes about everything. So impatience is going to come. You'll want things to be done very, very quickly. At the same time, Ketu's change is taking place in your third house, which is considered as the place of power and energy. So if you do the correct thing, more power and energy will come to you to balance your life out. But if you do things in the manipulative manner or try to get quick rich, the power and energy can be misused. So take care of that. Be very careful during this period and try to avoid differences with those younger to you. When driving on the road, please don't be rash or impulsive. You need to remain alert and probably apprehend what the other person's mistake can do you harm. So apart from this, you might end up taking small trips for business and pleasure. Do it with your family, because mixing business with pleasure always has productive results. So overall for you, the year 2020 is a very good and a prosperous year, but the rewards come only if you remain balanced, if you maintain that discipline and be determined and dedicated in achieving your goals in the correct manner. So wishing you a very happy and prosperous 2020. You must remember that this century has come out of its adolescent years and has now matured up. So basically it is the Saturn returns for this century in the year 2020. Getting your natal chart will help you charter your life through your self-awareness. While the yearly chart should help you structure your life. So the natal chart makes you more aware for the coming year, whereas the yearly chart is helping you to structure it. Do not hesitate to make your natal and yearly charts through www.dollymanghat.com.